Hello students. Today we will discuss about the introductory concept of refrigeration and air conditioning of thermal engineering 2. Everything we need to read is arranged here, like introductory concept of a refrigeration system, principle of a refrigeration system, properties of a refrigerants, unit of a refrigeration, coefficient of performance or COP, vapor compression refrigeration or VCRS, Bell-Coleman cycle or a reverse Joule cycle, and application of refrigeration system. Before I go ahead and discuss more about this subject, just understand some important definitions. First of all, we should know what is the definition of a refrigerator as well as a refrigeration. So, what is the definition of refrigeration? Refrigeration is the method of lowering down the temperature of closed space to a level less than of its surrounding atmosphere and maintaining the temperature of closed space at that level. And the device or unit of the system we are using is called refrigerator. As simple as that. Let somehow or other the temperature of a closed space be brought down to 7 degrees centigrade, say, while the temperature of its outside surroundings is 30 degrees centigrade, say, then heat will flow from the surroundings to the inside of the space due to leakage, opening of the doors of the closed space, etc. Let 5000 kilojoule of heat be entering into the closed space all through the walls of the space per hour through several sources. Then after lowering the temperature of the closed space down to 7 degrees centigrade, the function of the refrigerating unit will be to remove 5000 kilojoule of heat per hour from within the closed space and reject this heat to the surroundings atmosphere whose temperature is 30 degrees centigrade. So, refrigeration may also be defined as refrigeration is the method of removing heat from a colder space and delivering the same to hotter space. Have a look at the diagram. Here you can see very clearly that there is a higher temperature body or source and there is another lower temperature body or sink. According to the Clausius statements, heat transfer going out only for the heat pump from lower temperature body to higher temperature body. So, what is the function of heat pump? Heat pump is the device by which heat is delivered from the low temperature heat reservoir called sink to the high temperature heat reservoir called source in order to raise the temperature of a closed space much higher than that of its outside surrounding atmosphere and so maintain the temperature at that higher level. In both refrigerator and heat pump, heat is transferred from a colder reservoir to a hotter reservoir. For this, some external mechanical work is to be done upon the working medium. Coefficient of performance. The performance of a refrigeration system is measured by the term coefficient of performance or COP. For a refrigeration system, coefficient of performance is defined as the ratio of heat removed from the sink to the external work done upon the working medium. So COP is equal to Q by W. Refrigerant or a refrigerating agent is the working medium in a refrigerating বা refrigeration unit through which heat transfer takes place from the colder space. When we select a refrigerant, its property becomes very important, like good thermal conductivity, non-toxic, non-flammable, non-corrosive, high coefficient of performance, high latent heat of evaporation, low initial and maintained cost, etc. Vapor Compression Refrigeration System or VCRS. Vapor compression refrigeration is based upon the following principles. When a fluid changes from liquid state to vaporous state, it absorbs it, and when the fluid changes from vaporous state to liquid state, it liberates it. Lower the pressure of a liquid, less is the temperature at which the liquid will vaporize. Vaporization temperature of a liquid is different for different substances. During change of state from the liquid to vapor or vapor to liquid, temperature of the fluid remains constant. Heat will flow from a body at higher temperature to a body of lower temperature. Let us assume an insulated space having an initial temperature of 30 degrees centigrade. Let a liquid having saturation temperature of minus 25 degrees centigrade at atmospheric pressure be contained in a vessel whose walls are made of good conductor of heat. The vessel being kept in the insulated space and its content being exposed to the atmosphere. Evidently, the liquid will be vaporized at constant temperature, that is minus 25 degrees centigrade, and heat will flow from 30 degrees centigrade space to the liquid through the walls of the container, and temperature of the space will gradually drop until it becomes almost minus 25 degrees centigrades. The main parts of the VCRS are compressor, condenser, expansion valve, evaporator. Process 1 to 2 represent isentropic compression of vapor in a compressor. Process 2 to 3 represent condensation of vapor in a condenser. Process 3 to 4 represent throttling of liquid of refrigerant in throttling valve. Process 4 to 1 represent absorption of heat from the evaporator. Bell-Coleman cycle. Bell-Coleman cycle is nothing but a reverse Breton cycle or reverse Joule cycle. The main components of Bell-Coleman cycle of refrigeration systems are air compressor, heat exchanger, air regulator, evaporator. Here we can see flow diagram of Bell-Coleman cycle and PVTS diagram of same Bell-Coleman cycle. Process 1 to 2 represent isentropic compression of air, during which pressure and temperature of air rise from P1 and T1 to P2 and T2 respectively. Process 2 to 3 represent constant pressure cooling of compressed air at P2 until the temperature of air drops from T2 to T3. Then process 3 to 4 represent isentropic expansion of air until the pressure drop from P3 to P4, that is from P2 to P1, and temperature drops from T3 to T4. Process 4 to 1 represents constant pressure absorption of heat at pressure P1 by air from within the sink. Application of refrigeration system. Number 1, storage and transportation of food, preservation of medicine, manufacturing of ice, processing of petroleum, etc. It is very important to understand the difference among a refrigerator, heat pump and heat engine. The purpose of refrigerator is to lower down the temperature of closed space, that is sink. The purpose of heat pump is to raise the temperature of source. Heat engine, it absorbs heat from the source and rejects the utilized heat to the sink. Refrigerator, it is used for preserving food, medicine, blood, etc. Heat pump, it is used for producing comfort temperature in the rooms in those regions where are very cold. Heat engine, it does work and generates power. A refrigerator works on Clausius statements. Heat pump also works on Clausius statements. Heat engine works on Kelvin-Planck statement. Air conditioning is the simultaneous control of the temperature of air, humidity of air, purity of air, and motion of air for the purpose of human and animal comfort or industrial processing and food processing. Some important parameters like DBT. The full form of DBT is dry bulb temperature. It is the temperature recorded by a thermometer whose bulb is exposed to the atmosphere. So dry bulb temperature is nothing but the atmospheric air temperature. Next one, WBT or wet bulb temperature. It is the temperature recorded by a thermometer with its bulb covered with wet cloth, which is exposed to the current atmospheric air. Next one, DPT, dew point temperature. It is the temperature corresponding to the given partial pressure of water vapor at which water vapor present in air begins to condense. Relative humidity. It is a ratio of the actual mass of water vapor present in any volume of dry air at any temperature to the mass of water vapor required to saturate the same volume of dry air at the same temperature. To understand the principle of air conditioning, we have to remember the following. The device or unit provides air conditioning is called air conditioner. This device continuously draws air from an indoor space. This continuous cyclic process of drawing, cooling and recirculation of the cold air maintain indoor space. Centralized air conditioner. Centralized air conditioning is used when a number of spaces in a large building requiring more than 25 torr. Torr means ton of refrigeration system and volume flow rate more than 300 meter cube per minute. In centralized air conditioning system, all the components of the system are grouped together in one central room, and conditioned air is distributed from the central room to the required space or places through extensive ductwork. According to the purpose, comfort air conditioning system, industrial air conditioning system. According to the season of air, winter air conditioning system. In winter air conditioning system, at first air is filtered. Then filtered air is passed through a preheating coil where it is heated. Then air is passed through humidifier where it is humidified. Then air is heated to the comfortable temperature. Finally, supplied to air conditioned space. Summer air conditioning system. Here, air is first filtered, then passed through the cooling coil. After that, passed through the heating coil. Then this conditioning air is passed through the space to be air conditioned. Difference between air conditioning and a refrigeration system. In many ways, air conditioning and refrigeration systems are very similar. Both use specially designed chemicals, the physical effects of the compression and expansion of gases, and the conversion of gas to liquid to reduce the temperature of air. The varying uses of these systems, however, means a refrigeration and air conditioning system have a handful of key differences in design and operation. Air conditioning system have circulation system designed to project cool air away from the units, while refrigeration units have circulation system designed to retain coolant in a confined space. Refrigeration system circulate cool liquid and gases through a series of tubes and vents. Thank you, students. Thank you, everyone.